हेलो। आप सभी को भूतपूर्व कोरोना संक्रमित डॉक्टर प्रवीण सिंह का नमस्कार। सबसे पहले मैं आप सबको धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। आई वांट टू कन्वे माय थैंक्स टू ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर एक्सटेंडिंग द काइंड ऑफ सपोर्ट आई गॉट. Yeah, it was really a tough time, and I, with your support and with your cooperation, with your good wishes, I managed to come out happily and successfully out of this tough time. So today I want to share my experience of this corona duration. So as maybe some of you know, and for others, it was a shocking when I got this news or this report that I am a corona positive. And why I conducted this testing, because I never had any health issue, like whatever the symptom is mentioned, I never had that. But because I was supposed to go for an international travel, so I was forced to go for that testing. So I've given my sample on a 9th and 10th evening. The call center girl called me up and she said, just have a look on your report and then call me. I've seen that report and it was difficult to understand that report. Deducted COVID this and COVID this. So I immediately called that lady again and asked that what is the report? I'm not able to understand. She said you are a corona positive. The moment I got that information from her, it was a shocking for me. I don't have any health issue, so maybe I'm going to have that later on. So I infested with corona. So with that mental stress and panic, immediately I decided to go for validating this report, and I given my second sample and got that report also next day, and that was also positive. So with that, I means it was a confirmed that I'm infested with this coronavirus, and I started my isolation from after the first report, but yeah, it was again shocking, but it was a mental stress. Maybe I don't have any symptom now. Maybe I'm going to get that symptom later on. So even I was surfing on net for all those symptoms, that what are the symptoms are there for the COVID, and even I was measuring my temperature for 2-3 times a day, and I was doing that breathing also. Like this way, the exercise that my breathing is normal. It is not giving any kind of short breathness. So one more thing here I want to mention, because the day 9th when I've given my sample, after that 9 and before, between that giving the sample and getting my positive report, I interacted with a good number of people. At my farmhouse, I interacted with around 12 guys. At my home, interacted with all of my family members. And even we had a lunch together with one of the families. So we all spent around 4-5 hours together. The moment they left at around 3 and 4, I got the information that I'm COVID positive. So for me also, it is not means I'm not able to find any reason or a justification that after getting test of all the people who come in contact, none of them were found positive. 20 guys got tested at my farmhouse. None of them got a positive. The family with whom we had a lunch, that also gone for testing, and they all were negative. So here I have my I don't know, the reservation and doubt that how the people are saying it spreads. So maybe it is not spreading with asymptomatic corona infested person. So this is only my assumption based on the facts. And during my isolation period, my precautions were like my wife has insisted to take all those medicines like vitamin C, vitamin D, and some of these multivitamin tablets. That's all I used to had during my corona duration. But yes, since beginning, not at the time of a COVID uh, pandemic. Before that also, I was very regular with taking this गिलोई काढ़ा. So जब कभी भी बुखार होता था या जब कभी भी मौका मिलता था, गिलोई मंगा के गिलोई का काढ़ा हम बना के उसको लेते रहते थे. During this COVID isolation period also, I was taking the lemon juice plus COVID काढ़ा every day. सॉरी नॉट कोविड काढ़ा, इट्स अ गिलोई का काढ़ा बना के हम डेली लेते थे, गर्म पानी पीते थे और उसके साथ साथ हम स्टीम लेते थे. सो यही मेरी डेली की रूटीन हुआ करती थी. एंड यस, one more thing, at the later part of my isolation, I also started the gargling with hot water. So पूरा अगर हम एक्सपीरियंस अपना शेयर करें तो इट वाज समथिंग नथिंग ऑन अ फिजिकल लेवल. आई नेवर हैड any physical complication or any physical problem, but yes, there was a lot of mental stress that yeah, maybe tomorrow I'm going to get the symptom and I need to go to hospital, and maybe next day I'm going to get that symptom. But with that mental stress, gradually I completed day by day, and then I successfully come out of my this isolation period, and I got tested COVID negative. That moment was really a happy moment. And one more thing, during this whole isolation and quarantine duration, I like to mention that yeah, I have seen really means uh, means orbit shift kind of change in a government machinery. Every day I was getting a call from either civil hospital or from MCD or from primary health care centers, and they were always asking about my health, how I am. Even on the 16th day also they called me up and they asked for my health. So this was a really a good change what I observed about this present government. So what I like to share with you guys, that yes, definitely this is a pandemic kind of disease. This is really a serious disease, but for those who have any health complication or indication, for them it is really a serious thing. But for the healthy guys, it is not that serious as the media is highlighting. So my only suggestion is, don't be furious, don't be means afraid of this COVID. Only use your basic common sense, follow all those hygiene practices which is being communicated by the media. And yes, 90% or even 97% of cases, they are coming out of this serious pandemic. And around 70 to 80% people, even they don't want, they don't need to go for any kind of a health support system. So be happy, take all precautions, and enjoy your life. Don't live in a fear. This is another virus which we need to fight with enhancing our immunity system, which is required by not only because of this COVID, for fighting any of these kind of disease. So work on your immunity system and enjoy your life. Thank you again. So now I'm eligible to donate my plasma for COVID patients. So I'm happy, and I'm just planning to donate my plasma for those who really looking for that. So thank you, enjoy, and thanks for listening.